You nigga though, boy, with a 97 still. That would have been dumb. I ain't gonna lie. Then I put some shit on my O line. Charlie. You can get ready to play your game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. I just hate niggas with custom fucking playbooks. They need to put on here where you can edit fucking uniforms or add new uniforms.
Okay, this shit.
You heard me there?
Huh?
That should be live.
What?
If you can add uniforms.
I said they could bring that next year.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. To throw, it's Avery. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The give on the inside. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Once we're done with this, I'm gonna be ready to shoot some fucking fire.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's gonna be easy. It's hard. That's why we want to play. Cause like bullying them, they like 99s. You know, I had to take off last season for real because you know, football.
They've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football.
I be smacking.
These guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Georgia State jumps back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I'll tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing
What
that
made you
drive
say them niggas
together.
gonna be
It was a
ass? I
long
want to do the
drive.
game with
They
them.
needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
You know, feel like
I can't be good, bitch.
Here he
I
comes
didn't say
from
you
midway
won.
in the
I
end zone.
really just played it since you played the shit.
Makes a move.
I can't say
This bitch just took a fucking kick off of the field.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The inside handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Quick completion to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Panthers want to move quickly.
Boy, that shit is
To
so
the ground with the back.
bad.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
I knew you could cover it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Avery. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who he was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Unloads quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
And his son's just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
10, Boston College, 7.
Oh my God.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. It's a draw. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
I think we'll see the other part too.
All right.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Day. Now adjusting. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Really good job by the defense, understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
We gonna shoot some fire or what?
So now it's second and long. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it.
Oh, I thought it was right by the time.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Ooh, he brought him off the end.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
They'll go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Avery. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The RPO, it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He wants to change this route. He's looking deep. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Boy.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. To the air, it's Day. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quarterback adapted. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done. Looking to throw, it's Avery. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Panthers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Go Red and Rentavy.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for a man, it's Day. Finds his tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The short hands, it's Hale. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab inside.
Oh,
Touchdown.
damn it. Defensive feet in the middle of the field.
Shot at catching it.
I dropped it, nigga. I already
That
got.
was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime and regroup and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Bitch. Oh, dude.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Yeah, I figured you can hold shit like that.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
That's what we want to do.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he
Yeah,
is snowed
something
under.
around the half,
Sacked at the 7.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving
Hey,
forward.
bump him. That's five. That's
These
past
corners
5
going to
yards,
give these
bro.
receivers some space.
Oh, that shit matter.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I gotta keep going.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Quarterback making checks.
No me. No me.
Dropping back, it's Day. Under fire. He's going to run it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
Well, I've been part of your man for the longest. Okay, so I'm going to add this. Go to the I think I couldn't buy you early on that day.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about this.
Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off the RPO, throw to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first.
Man, I'm trying to switch fucking users.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
How many times did this nigga fucking audible? Without jumping outside.
They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Scrambling away. Nobody open. He just throws it away and it'll bring up second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. It's complete.
That's why I was trying to put that bitch in the flat.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Boston College. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, looking for room.
You better outrun out.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Got enough space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Whoa.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Boston College, 21.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We're keep playing.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We reach the break. Georgia State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play.
AJ.
Back to pass, it's Day. With the catch, it's Hale. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Boston College wants to play fast. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
All right.
They'll try to get it through the air. Still looking on the move. On a little time, lets it go. And here's the third interception of the night. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I got 6 step breakers on the deal. Put them on.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Their defense just turned in a huge stop with that interception now to pay it off. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Loud than a bit.
Oh, he's got some space. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And Winning first downs is a priority for our defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Direct snap. Running to Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give from the gun. An explosive play to win the game as he's got the first down.
Every big play is moved
out
on my
timeout,
feet.
and the offense is looking for a way to close this deal out. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
Hold on, look.
Red pass is complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working. But they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Who are you talking to?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Now on third down for this offense. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Day. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and as a defense, you're going one more stop. One more stop. It's fourth down. We're in the 2-minute situation. You know they're throwing the football. You get one more stop. You got the lead. You get the ball back, and this game is over.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout of this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. To the air, it's Avery. Can't beat the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this will be for the win. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. It's good. A powerful kick, never a doubt for the game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, done with that.